We have been issued a project by the Marinette Menominee Bigfoot and Paranormal Convention to conduct a paranormal survey of downtown Menominee, Michigan. Our last stop on our Spirits of Menominee trip took us to the Menominee Opera House. The Menominee Opera House was originally built in 1902 by architect George O. Garnsey and was funded by the sale of stock by a group of prominent lumber barons who desired to enhance the cultural life of the community. When originally built, it featured a full-rigged stagehouse, 4 dressing rooms, green room, lobby, and seating for 1,000 in 8 boxes, orchestra, mezzanine, and gallery. The theater was the pride of Menominee and heralded as the finest theater north of Milwaukee. Maud Adams, John Philip Sousa, and Texas Ginnon are just a few of the famous names to take the stage in between political rallies, suffrage meetings, and local productions. Time marched on and new technology started rolling in. With the opening of a movie theater in 1929, the Opera House was forced into economic hardship and reverted back to the city. From 1929 to 1945, it served as a community auditorium. During the 1930s, owner Bill Bennon kept a lion in the basement. He wanted to create a kind of traveling show like a circus, but that didn't pan out. In 1945, it was reopened as a movie house called the Menominee Theater, and a movie projection booth was added in the second-floor balcony. On March 9, 1950, while under private ownership, a fire broke out in the basement in the boiler room under the stage. The firefighters were able to gain control before it burned the auditorium, but the water used froze in the cold March air and caused even more damage. The building was sold at auction in 1952 and used as a warehouse, saving it from being torn down. The seats were removed and the entire floor was repoured with concrete to make a level base for storing paper pulp. The building has bounced back and forth between condemnation and restoration for half a century before being purchased in 1979 by the Venema family. In 2004, the Venema Family Corporation agreed to donate the building to the newly formed Menominee Opera House project. Since 2007, they have been fundraising and working to restore the building to its original purpose, a live performance and community event venue.
You can see how the theater came around and focused in on the stage house. And all the rigging from the stage house is, of course, set up here. A lot of that, of course, is missing now because of the restructuring of the roof and everything. But all the elements of the stage mechanism and equipment, well, all of that is mostly gone, but it can be replaced with the existing setup. This was a dressing room, or 2 dressing rooms, and then there was another set of dressing rooms above this. You can see where the floor joist came across. And actually, this elevation is about 4 or 5 inches higher than what it was originally. That for the reason that the windows are a little lower and the ceiling is a little lower because the floor was a little lower. And so that entry was actually access from to the outside where the doors are. And before we put the steps out there, it was sort of a loading dock where the theater production people would bring in a truck or trailer or whatever and unload their equipment. And then they could unload some of their bags and baggage and whatever into the dressing room through that door that's covered with plywood. And we
Is it
tightened
safe
up
to walk down there?
the windows and whatnot.
Is it safe to walk down there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure it is.
Barnaby, you go first.
Yeah.
I've already taken first step.
It's sort of interesting, you know, that it probably wouldn't be certain government codes. With the railing height and all that. But you can see it from here. You can see what you can see, these seats.
Very tight seating.
Well, these are the original seats.
Yeah.
This is the way it was when it was built.
You're the one. Sit here if I have long legs.
And you can see it's pretty steep.
Yeah.
But if they were to put that railing higher, it would be right in your line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Grand back there and watch a show from up here.
How's that?
So it would have been grand to sit back here and watch a show back in the day.
Well, let's see, what would you see in 1902 or 1903 or 4? So you can pretty well see how it was. And the arch and the way it was structured and the stage and all the scenery and all of that stuff was on counterweights and screens and canvases that were raised and lowered in the back of the theater. And the actors would be where the lawnmower is and whatnot, and come forward just a little bit. So you'd have to kind of lean forward to see them, even here. But I'm sure somebody down in the stage area could hear what I'm saying up here.
Like I can hear them out in the street messing with cans and stuff.
So, I'm not sure how you want to proceed, but what you see now, you've seen basically everything that there is to see for the most part. From a structural point of view anyway, as it currently exists.
But I was gonna ask, do you know if anybody passed away in this building?
Not that I know of.
Not that you
In
know of.
terms of dying from some fall or some injury or something like that, or heart attack.
Heart
or
attack
something.
or something, yeah.
I don't recall reading anything about that. Not to say that it didn't happen, or I don't recall anything in that nature.
Maybe in the corner over there, like one.
Way over there? Well, then you're going. Hair black.
Yeah, I do have black hair too. Yeah, I changed it. We got the raven hair over here. It's kind of a toss-up every time you see me.
I'm Rez, this is Ellie, we got Ma.
How dare you forget my name? Nico.
We're here to interact with you, observe, communicate, mean you no harm. We just want to know your story.
You can show yourself in the corner of my mirror. Yeah.
Well, I figured I'd videotape you.
Oh,
I'm not moving.
okay. I thought you were moving because you saw it pointing towards you. So. She's got her mirror going.
He's in front of me. I think he's in front of me. My face is getting colder.
I asked him to move around you. Can you move over on the other side of Reg? No? Okay, let's go back to neutral, please. Thank you. Are you part of the Opera House? Yes, that sounds good. Are you part of the land? You actually, you belong to the land. Okay, thank you. Are you part of the Opera House? Well, I like my nose a little wider apart, please. Could you do that? Thank you. Okay.
Are you Native American?
I still can't see roads.
Yes.
Are you from the Menominee tribe?
That's a yes.
Is that down there going off, or is he doing something where it's going
That's
off?
down there going off.
Just by itself?
Yep.
I can't even see it.
It is 44 degrees in here.
Step outside with that. See what the temperature is out there.
No. Good afternoon. My name is Barnaby.
I'm Barbara.
I'm Anna.
Okay. We are at the theater today here in Menominee to try and talk with any of the spirits that may be occupying this building still or this land. We have been asked to come here by some of the people of the city that would like us to document any activity and see who's still here and who has some stories to tell. So, the REM pod's going off out there.
What's going on here?
Hello. So we brought some equipment in here that hopefully will let us communicate with you. This first device here on the floor, if you come near it, you can make this light up like this, and it'll make some noise and let us know that you're here. This device, if you come over and touch it, you can tap it when it says yes or no, and it'll let us know that you're here. Or this little lantern over here, if you come near it, should also light up. You want to put a ball up?
Got it right here.
And Barbara here is going to throw a ball on the floor. And if you come near it and touch it, you can try and hit that and make it light up as well. So if any of those things are within your realm of possibility and you are able to do so, can you interact with any of our objects here today and let us know that you're here? Please.
Do you know who the Indian chief was at that point in time?
No, I don't.
Do we have an Indian chief here? Do you have a chief? That's a yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Do we have any of your tribe here with us as well? That's a yes, thank you.
I'm getting really cold.
Oh yeah?
Really cold.
Are there anybody else here besides your tribe? Do you have any other spirits here besides anybody from your tribe? Good to know.
I'm gonna go fix the wrong part. I'll be right back. I wonder if I'm doing that somehow.
Yeah.
on. Go in this room over here.
It's like a dog.
Can you set that off again for Barnaby? Because he just shut it off. Can you turn that on again for him? You don't want to make the one downstairs go on and have Barnaby get his workout in? I know that would make him happy.
Go ahead and step exactly where you were stepping.
I am. I'm right here.
Okay. Okay.
We invite you to come in here and talk with us. We don't mean you any harm. We're not here to make you leave. Like I said, we're just here to document and try and have a conversation with you.
I'm gonna have to turn the spirit box on while you're doing this.
You have a spirit box on your phone?
An app, yeah.
Or you have the app for it?
Now, you can speak through this nice and loud and clearly. We should be able to hear you. Do you mind talking to us?
Do I still have the Indian chief with me? Do I still have chief with me? I don't feel like I do.
No, you don't.
I don't?
No.
What are you getting?
Not.
I think it left when he
Sorry.
set that off.
It's not the Indian chief, I can tell you that much. Show me yes. Show me no. Show me maybe. Thank you. Was that the Indian chief behind me? No. Was it somebody from the theater? Yes. So somebody died in this theater. That's a neutral.
Uh-oh, are you bringing it over here?
No, it's covered.
What did you get?
I brought them. I'm bringing it into the light specifically so it doesn't. It was like. It was a shadow, but not. I don't know. It followed with like overwhelming grief.
Oh.
Sad.
Yeah, they'll play with your emotions. They know what to tap into.
After you hesitated, it moved on over there, and that's when it showed up. Shortly after that.
Do you come around here a lot for other people when they come into the building? Are you here today because you know we can speak with you? That's a yes, thank you. You did the history of this place. Do they claim they have a lot of things going on?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's just, the city says, oh, it's First Street, it's got to be haunted,
Oh,
That's all we've ever found,
I thought you had more of a history that people claim that this is what they saw, this is what they felt, this is what happened to them.
Nope, nothing here.
Nothing, okay. Okay. All right.
Not
so-
anybody we found, it's all just, like folklore and stories. It's got to be haunted because it's here,
Okay. Because it has been places, so it's just,
Yep.
we're gonna assume that
Yeah.
town does too then. Okay, gotcha.
Try this again. You're gonna make me sick again.
He just answered a question before I did too. I'm just like, I didn't even ask. You don't have to, Mary, you know what you're thinking. It's like sometimes they ask that questions in midstream. How can you answer? That's what they do. They do that. I looked at it up and I was gonna like ask and it's like, no. And I'm like, okay, thanks.
Okay, don't do that to me.
Doesn't want to talk. But that's why we came to visit you, so you would talk to us.
Are you willing to talk to me?
That's a no.
You talk to me?
Would you be willing to talk to one of the pieces of equipment? Because the one downstairs, if you get close to it, right, it just lights up when you're close to
Yeah.
it. So the one that's on the floor downstairs, if you get really close to it, it'll light up.
It'll make a noise, but it won't hurt you.
Nope. I can almost hear I'm not into games.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Can one of you walk over there towards that door or window, whatever that is? Yeah. Tell me if you feel anything. Or just walk around that end.
I feel someone.
Did you feel like walking through like a cloud?
Yeah, from here to
Yes.
here. Yeah.
Yes.
Almost like if someone paced back and forth is what I felt. And
Yeah.
now I got goosebumps on my legs.
It's like I walked and it's like almost like an invisible like curtain of just like fog. That's what that felt like.
That cold springtime
Yes,
fog.
exactly. That's exactly what that felt like. That's so weird.
It's the energy in the building.
Yeah. Is someone over here with us?
Right here.
That's a yes.
Right here.
Yeah,
on
that's
my
a
side of my face.
big yes. Are you right over by Russ? That's a yes. Can you move over by me? No? You like Russ? Yeah? Alright, he's telling me no. You should leave him alone.
If you're not part of the Opera House, are you associated with the land here in Menominee? We were wondering if there was anyone from the Menominee people at this location as well. Can you let us know? I apologize for the way that the land was treated, with the lumber company coming in and cutting down all the trees and disrespecting the land here, your land. How does that make you feel? No. Thank you. That was an energy hit. Thank you for that, if that was you. Can you tell us your name? No.
like I said, my name is Barbara.
I'm Barnaby.
I'm Anna.
And it will be nice to know what your name is.
We've gotten 2 no answers on the envoy. And that's it. But those are both energy. So
Maybe whatever it is uncomfortable because this is like a dressing room where they changed their clothes, got ready. So maybe it's uncomfortable with us being in here.
are you uncomfortable with us being in here because you're trying to change and get ready for the show? Are you busy? I honestly just don't think anything's here.
No, I think whatever it was popped in a couple times and left.
Start recording right away.
There you go.
Is there anybody here with us? Collecting tickets. Tickets for tonight's show.
Did the Native Americans actually watch these movies or not? Shows?
If we were allowed in town, realize in history, the black man got rights first, then the women, then us natives. So therefore, back in the day when the black people were only allowed in the back of the bus, we weren't allowed on the bus. And a lot of the different stores, we weren't allowed even in them. You know, it's
Interesting.
Do we have anybody in here with us? We do. Thank you. You're the one that was upstairs with us when we were up there a little bit ago? You're the same one. Okay. Is there anybody else in here with us besides you? No? Okay, thank you. Are you willing to talk to us down here more? That was a no. I heard games again.
we don't consider games, we're just looking for confirmation. That's all, just confirmation. Please don't take no offense to it.
Are you still here? 'Cause my sticks aren't doing anything.
He's still here. I think he's.
He's playing the games.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Chris.
playing the games.
Someone who doesn't like games. For someone who doesn't like games, I feel like playing them.
I get the impression he wants to be in charge. Huh, that was a
Yes.
yes.
There it goes with mine too.
You know, we do admit you probably are the one in charge. You have an advantage over us. Is that a laughing yes?
Since the humor, I like that.
You must.
Mm-hmm.
Is he native?
Are you not? I don't think so. Are you native?
Oh,
No.
that was an instant no.
No.
He was a soldier, wasn't he? Or,
Yeah, that was the soldier
soldier.
from upstairs because he said he followed us down.
Yep, switch to a yes over here.
Okay.
There's more.
Bill's coming in. Come on in.
We're hoping to get everybody in the shop, but our answers are matching
I
up.
just noticed some
Yeah.
of these drawings.
I didn't even ask
Do we
you a
have somebody
question.
new here? Do we have somebody new in here? Yes, thank you. Can you tell me how many people are in here as far as people goes? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 8.
Yeah.
So
How can you tell?
It got stronger.
I got a yes. They cross. They cross for a yes.
The wires crossed?
Yeah.
Like
Can you,
that?
Can you show them a yes? Show them a yes, please. Thank you. Like that. That's a yes. Okay, straighten them out. Thank
Please
you.
stop playing with my pendulum. Thank you.
Somebody over there you want to talk to?
Keeps pointing at Anna.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if you come up with something on that when you review that.
She's listening to it right now.
Well, not the listening. Are you hearing anything?
Not yet, no.
I'm wondering if you're going to see something when you review it. Because he's been pretty much in the line of sight here for the most part when she walked in.
You're pointing at Anna.
You want
but-
your picture on there, don't you? Are you going to show up on that for Barnaby?
No.
I got yeah, I got to know too.
Do you like Anna's long hair?
No.
Oh. Whoever's over by me just said yes.
Do you like how bright my sweater is?
I have a no.
I have a yes.
Well, we have 2 in here.
Yeah.
We knew that.
They're switching.
Yeah, we know we have 2 in here.
We have conflicting. they can't agree on your style choice, I guess.
Uh-oh.
It's because she's young, that's why.
She's
Yeah,
young.
we know what these guys are, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we know we have 2 males in here.
Mm-hmm.
You had too much entertainment?
Yeah, no. I don't want to interrupt the entertainment.
He's saying thank you.
Time flies when it's cold inside, and soon it'll be time for us to pack up too, bringing this investigation to an end. We would like to thank Jim and Mike for giving us access to the Opera House for our investigation, and would like to invite you to help if you can in the restoration efforts of this historical landmark. You can make a donation and get more information at MenomineeOperaHouse.org. There are still 2 locations in downtown Menominee that we were told over and over were haunted, but we have not, as of the release of this episode, been able to investigate. The Intrigue Salon, and what we have been told holds the most spirits of all, the Pearl. We are, of course, interested in coming out to finish our work that we started, so if you're listening, shoot us an email at wisconsincaps@gmail.com, and let's make it happen. Even so, we're not done in Menominee. In fact, those fans of cryptids, anomalies, and the Paranormal Society should already know our very own team members, Barbara, Rick, and Anna, live right on First Street, and we have already released 1 episode from their home called It's Elemental, My Dear, as well as a live Halloween investigation in 2022. And in 2024, we will be releasing a part 2 documenting even more strange activities in their home on the Wisconsin Caps YouTube channel. So stay tuned and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a minute.